welcome to episode 4 of the Joyless podcast. Cade is a fucking bitch, so he didn't show up. So now it's just me and my lovable guest, former sexist and
God.
world-renowned streamer, Electro.
Not a former sexist.
How you
Wasn't
doing?
Me.
Hey, you're now dating a woman, so if you were a sexist, you now aren't.
That's fair.
Alright, so you have a Twitter. Why?
Okay. That's just an unfair question.
No, it's not. Why?
I would imagine you have a Twitter too.
Yeah, you see, but I look mentally fucking deranged, so it's okay.
So do I, though.
I mean, you're not. You look like you're a normal guy, you know.
Do I though?
If you took off that face mask, I'm sure you would look like a normal human being.
I mean, arguable, but
If I were to walk past you in the street, I wouldn't think, man, that kid fucks kids. You know, I wouldn't think that.
I mean, I would hope you don't, but yeah. I would hope that someone's first thought isn't that I am a pedophile. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you are friends with Preston, so you know it is a concern.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right, the reason I bring up Twitter first is because Cade just announced he's deleting his Twitter.
Wow, that's a big move.
Good for him, I know.
So many people are gonna be
I know, good.
absolutely distraught by that announcement.
Dude, it's a good thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, because Cade and Preston aren't gonna listen to this podcast, which one do you want to rip into first?
Oh, definitely Cade. Fucking dumb whore couldn't even hop on the podcast for like 40 minutes just to fucking ask me how big my balls are or whatever the fuck.
You know, this is the first ever video podcast. This is fucking huge. You know?
This is gonna go down in history. I don't know why he's not here.
This isn't just a run-of-the-mill fucking slap it on SoundCloud fucking Joyless
That's what
podcast.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
This shit is video.
Exactly.
You know, this shit's live. We are fucking animated, motherfucker.
For sure.
And he fucking acts like a woman, like, I have a headache. I don't want to do it today, you know? It's fucking
ridiculous. Can't believe him.
I know, right? Alright. So, you want to rip on Preston now or save it for later, like a dessert?
Oh, that's probably dessert. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just in case,
what do you think about what do you think of the Cuba situation?
Of the what?
Of the Cuba situations
I
going
haven't
on.
looked at that. All right, phone's coming out.
Fucking top tier podcasting right here.
Yeah, no, of course. This is important information. I need to know what's going on.
Our first ever video guest isn't even updated on current events.
Absolutely disgusting. Cuba, hate them. Only make good cigars. I am just trying to make your camera
Alright, cool.
show up. Bit of an issue.
Yeah, it's not showing up on me either. It's kind of weird.
Your camera sucks ass.
Hey, I'm looking at me and I look submissive and breedable right fucking now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Submissive and breedable? So what, I can just fucking slam you up against a table and bone you down right in here, right now?
I mean, you know, if that's a futon behind you, then
yeah,
sure.
Sure. You want to hop on? Come on, baby girl. You know? Yeah.
For any of the audio-only listeners that are listening to this right now, Electro just pulled out his fucking big, juicy cock and slammed it against the desk.
I came everywhere.
It's weird, you're a silent comer.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know,
well, I can't make noise.
You don't moan at all. You want to keep your rape silent,
yeah,
I see.
Of course.
I also couldn't help but notice you have a Reddit as well.
Okay, well, see, that's for when I want to make fun of, people that, okay, well, I was gonna say people that live in their mom's basement, but I'm in a basement, and it's also my mom's, so. I don't think I can do that. That'd be a self-burn. It's a rare one. But, yeah, no, I have a Reddit. If you have a problem with it, come talk to me.
Do you use it for masturbatory purposes?
Actually, no. No.
What the fuck's wrong
Is
with
that
you?
why you have one?
Yes! Dude, there's so many fucking like subreddits of chicks just posting selfies of themselves, be like, please teach me I'm just an object and rail me against the fucking ground. Why wouldn't I go there?
That's fair, honestly. That's like OnlyFans, but free. And
It's OnlyFans, but you know they're real
yeah,
women.
yeah, exactly. And you know they don't
Not only are they like,
already
you
have,
know,
like,
8 out of
79
10s.
dudes waiting to rail them in their house right now.
Yeah, you know, I know they're real women. They're like 7 out of 10s at the least.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to be treated like women should. You know, what's wrong with that?
This is a very controversial podcast already.
There's just a little voice in your head right now saying, don't show this to my girlfriend. Don't show this to my girlfriend.
Oh no, I think she's gonna be like the first one I know that watches this probably. But we'll see.
I mean, you know, I know for a fact Preston's never gonna fucking touch this thing with a 9-foot fucking pole.
I might have to just shove it in his face, play it in the Xbox party or something.
Just fucking show up to his house in Oregon and make him fucking watch it.
In Oregon, yes.
Yeah, because he moves there every summer.
Oh, really?
Which makes me believe he just doesn't exist when school ends.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. He's just dead.
Now to get back to personal questions that have to do with you. You're a Twitch guy, right?
That's something I'm looking at doing right now. Yeah, I want to go back to streaming.
You stream, you know, you tell people to spam poggers in chat.
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
of course. I love spamming poggers in chat.
So a few months ago, a famous Twitch streamer said that he was officially, after that day, gonna give up 2% of his income to charities of the chat's choice.
Uh-huh.
Can I hear your thoughts on that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I would never.
Fucking sucker.
Absolute failure.
And I know, right? What a fucking...
Why would you ever?
It sucks. Dude, it sucks for the charities, too, because 2%
Yeah.
of, like, a famous Twitch streamer's income is nothing.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Like, he should give up, like, 50%. Or just
Okay,
fucking
maybe like,
all of it and live in a
like
box.
20%. Maybe not 50, but like, you know.
Yeah, like 20%. All right,
That's
all
a
right.
bit much.
So, I want your opinion on some controversial takes.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
What's the controversial take?
What do you think of slavery? Hot takes only on this podcast.
You know, Abraham Lincoln. He's my dad. I talk to him daily.
Which is weird because you're a fucking communist Canadian.
Calm down, okay? Just no need to get hostile, right? Abraham Lincoln was all for people from other countries, and that's why he's my dad, right? And so, yeah, I came into the United States, and all of a sudden, Abraham Lincoln was like, "This guy's cool. Slavery over."
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
What about grooming?
You know, I'm gonna say that's a hot take, but definitely illegal on numerous levels. And
but so is shoving a moose out of an airplane. Doesn't mean like it's right, you know.
I mean, why would I do that? Just because I'm Canadian?
Look. No, because it's a law up here, dumbass.
Ridiculous.
I know, right? They should make it legal again, just like grooming.
You know what? If that's your take, you know what? You can have that, but
No, I can't have it be my take, because otherwise I get in trouble. I have to make sure it's the guest take, so I can remove all responsibility.
But I don't want the responsibility. That's for you.
For all the audio-only listeners, there's actually a child slave right next to Electro's futon right now. So he's in full support of me. He's now threatening my family if I dare tell anyone again.
Can't believe you would call me out like this. Ridiculous.
All right, so here's the most controversial one of them all. Okay. I want you to be ready to defend your career over this.
Okay.
What do you think of incredibly attractive trans women?
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm all for people doing whatever they want, but like that's not my thing.
So what you're saying is, even if you saw a chick with a giant fucking horse cock, you wouldn't slam her into the ground.
No, cause like that could turn around real fast, right? Like 1 second I could be having a good time, and the next second she could be having a good time because there's a giant dick.
So what are you, a pussy?
I mean, no.
I thought you had a girlfriend, so you're supposed to be good at beating women. What the fuck, dude?
I mean, yeah, but these aren't real women. Biologically. Okay.
I love how dude, you're just being like so calm and collective, and you just said like the actual hottest fucking take I've ever heard on this show.
From a biological standpoint, they are not real women.
All right. So kiss your career fucking goodbye with that one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, so back on Twitch, obviously women on Twitch have a better chance of like getting famous.
That's why I have fat titties and a nice ass. But yeah.
And a lot of women do like ASMR streams because guys find it really hot that a chick's licking their ear.
I tend to eat a lot of squids on stream.
What do you think about those chicks that just like shit into the mic?
I mean, considering they're on Twitch, I think that's a little across the line. I think they should expect to get banned.
Oh, I those like ASMR girls like shove a microphone up their ass and just rip a fat one.
I know what you're talking about. I know that was like banned off Twitch. I mean,
yeah, but the question is, right? What's next?
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? If it was on another website, like maybe the orange version of YouTube, if you know what I'm talking about, I'd probably take a look at it. But on Twitch, I'm looking for some hot gameplay. I'm looking for Grand Theft Auto 5 cock and ball torture.
You're looking for GTA RP where nothing gets done.
Exactly. That's.
And no one does fucking anything on those servers, and it's so fucking boring.
Yeah, no, I love when people get in police chases that are fake for 2.5 hours.
Dude, I love when people simulate having a job.
Oh, yeah, no, that's my favorite experience because I just love having a fucking job.
Like that critical guy, he was on one of those GTA RP servers.
Okay, yeah.
And he just like pretended to be a fucking homeless retard.
No, that's fun because then I can yell obscenities at people and they won't get mad, but
Because I roleplay as someone with schizophrenia.
Yeah, no. I'm not really schizophrenic. I'm just roleplaying as somebody who's...
I'm roleplaying as a guy that hates black people. That's why I ran you over.
Okay.
It's part of my OC.
Yeah. This is racism roleplaying.
Yeah. So, I couldn't help but notice you also have your Spotify in your Discord thing. I made a lot of these questions about your what I could find about you publicly.
I see that.
By the way. And privately, but that's neither here nor there.
You did a deep dive on me.
Well, I'm a podcast guy.
I feel like you're
what
probably
I do,
hiding in my shower, just waiting to catch a glimpse of my hot body.
Yeah, me with my full fucking podcast setup is just in your
Yeah,
shower
no,
right now.
I can hear you. You're across the hallway.
All right. So you have a SoundCloud, and you listen to pretty basic shit, I would say. I not to throw shade, but you listen to pretty mainstream artists. And I couldn't help but notice John Lennon was there, the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about him beating his wife?
You know what? That's a controversial take, and you know, I think it's the same thing with Michael Jackson. It's like,
I mean, Michael Jackson didn't really.
okay, yeah,
groom
but you can
kids,
take
it's
whatever
different.
side you want on those stories. It doesn't change the fact that they made good music, you know?
So you're making the Chick-fil-A argument right now.
I'm making the Jared from Subway argument.
So basically the Chick-fil-A argument, but
Yeah,
better.
no, exactly.
And I completely agree with you. I think, if it takes hating the gays to make that good a chicken from Chick-fil-A, they need to start doing it more.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Just straight fucking shooting
I mean,
gays.
it's not like any companies actually care about the gays anyway, because like,
I think you should be able to bring a murdered gay person in Chick-fil-A and get a discount.
I mean, in a third world country, that's probably a thing at some restaurant.
Yeah, but I want to be a thing in the developed nation of the United States.
I wouldn't call you developed. I think you guys are absolute fucking cannibals.
Oh, I don't want to fucking hear it from the Canadian, okay?
I don't want to hear it from the people that are fucking...
I don't want to hear it from the motherfucker that has mass graves under their school, okay?
That's... You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
You see, I told you I did my fucking research.
Yeah, you're really looking into Canada right now.
Yeah, I looked into a lot of things,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's why you're in my shower.
Would you also describe yourself as like a fan of this podcast?
Are you gonna call me a fake fan if I say yes and I don't know anything about it?
No. Just want you to be honest, you know. Honesty is the best policy.
From what
I
I've
always say.
watched, you know, it's pretty good. I'd continue watching.
Well, considering the fact that you're one of 4 people that listens to this fucking thing, would you consider yourself to be the biggest fan?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I watched
All right, so
1.5 episodes.
when are you gonna send me pictures of your girlfriend's bleached assholes?
Excuse me?
When are you gonna send me pictures of your girlfriend's bleached asshole?
That might be.
You know, to prove you're the biggest fan, send me a picture of your girlfriend's asshole.
I can pay for like an OnlyFans for you or something. I don't really have that content.
No, I have to make sure it's your girlfriend.
I can pay your Pornhub Premium or something. Like, if you really need a wank that bad.
No, I don't need it for sexual pleasure. I need it to prove that you're the biggest fan.
What if I send my bleached asshole?
If you can hide your dick, I'll take it.
So you just want to see an asshole and think it's a girl's asshole?
Bleached.
Okay, yeah, bleached, but essentially I have that right, correct?
Yeah. No, not for any sexual pleasure, but just to prove you're the biggest fan of the podcast.
I think there is some kind of sexual pleasure because you said you don't want to see the dick included, but you do want to see the asshole. So I think you just want to...
Once again, it's a power. It's for power, basically.
So you want to blackmail me?
You know, it's like when people threaten. You know, it's like when people threaten to fuck someone. They're not doing it for sexual pleasure. They're doing it to power. You know, to prove something.
So if I threaten to fuck your mom, then...
If you don't have an erection while saying it, then it's not sexual. It's to prove a point.
I had an erection while saying that.
See, it's sexual.
Fuck.
This is going a bit too long about your girlfriend's bleached asshole, by the way.
Well, we're not really on the topic of that bleached asshole anymore. It's numerous bleached assholes.
Once again, I highly doubt she's gonna fucking see this now.
She's gonna get to this part and stop watching.
She's gonna get to this part.
She's gonna get to
yell
this
at
part
you.
and break up with me.
Do you want me to put a disclaimer? You know, like an apology for your girlfriend?
No. I don't think she wants your apology.
All right, you heard this. You heard this right now, Electro's girlfriend. If you're listening to this, he doesn't want me to apologize for that.
I'll apologize in advance for you before she sees this.
Just like as you're sending the fucking Discord
Yeah, no,
message.
I'm gonna
By
be
the
like,
way, we
yeah,
talked
by
about
the
your
way, you
bleached
just
asshole.
Randomly started talking about your bleached asshole, and I thought I would let you know that.
I still love you. You know, you're still a very important part of my life. Just please don't break up with me because I'm on this guy's podcast.
Please allow me to have this public video of me talking about a bleached asshole.
Didn't this stem from me talking about John Lennon beating his fucking wife to death? I think it did.
Yeah, you have like a very unorganized list of topics.
No, I have them organized. I'm just really bad at remembering what order I want to go in.
So you decided that John Lennon to bleached assholes was like a good...
Look, it's called conversation, you know. It just flows, you know.
I don't think that was a very good
I'm not trying to be
segue,
like that.
but Sure, what's next?
I'm not trying to be like that H3 guy that just like reads from a fucking notepad.
That shit's kind of funny to me. Like,
But
it's a good
by the way, have you
podcast,
seen
right?
that
But he just pulls up like a Google Doc of notes, and like it always comes up on the fucking podcast, and they don't cut it out. So you can just like read through his list.
Yeah, I also love how he says it word for word.
Oh yeah,
you know?
no, he doesn't change anything. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Did you see that recent debate that he had with that XQC guy?
No.
It was like fucking today. I just caught
Wow,
it.
That's wild.
They were like arguing like if gambling on stream is okay.
I love gambling on stream.
And so they brought that Trainwrecks guy who's also known for gambling on stream.
Mhm.
And then it just evolved into, well, children exist, therefore you shouldn't.
The perfect argument.
I think that's exactly how
There's
it fucking
a
went.
child
I'm not
out
going to
there
watch it again
somewhere
while
watching
recording.
You, so therefore you should not be doing this.
You know, drinking streams are a thing,
Exactly.
but gambling is somehow worse.
No. Yeah, drinking, absolutely fine. But
You
gambling?
know, I'm no doctor or anything. I don't claim to be, but last time I checked, if you gamble too much, you don't fucking die of liver failure.
Oh, I love liver failure. It's just a natural part of life. Your wife leaves you. She takes the kids. You dive into a deep depression.
Yeah.
Start gambling and drinking.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal. Yeah.
What do you think of Billie Eilish?
Eyelash.
Yeah. What do you think of her?
I don't like her fans, but I like her music.
Do you like how all of her good songs are written by her brother?
I think it's a collaborative effort, but yeah, no,
No, it's fucking not. He writes all of her fucking music.
he's a good producer. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna know how I know he writes all of her music?
Oh, you're personally friends with
Because
him.
all the songs that she wrote were like no one ever heard of.
That's just true.
But then like the second, you know, her brother comes in and helps her out, all of a sudden magically she gets to the top.
Suspicious.
It also doesn't help that like her parents are also like big producers.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, like her entire family's just a fucking big orgy of music producers.
That's... Maybe it started out as like some
And
Alabama shit. Some music producers got together.
And suspiciously, she's famous.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't imagine
You know,
why.
completely of her own volition, and definitely isn't because of her family ties.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely has her brother to credit for that.
Yeah. You have anything to add?
No, I'm kind of stupid.
Any questions for the podcast host himself?
Why are you still in my shower?
Dude, you have some nice fucking tiles, you know?
Oh yeah, no, everybody loves my tiles. They compliment them.
Actually, I think I might just fucking take him with me.
Get the fuck out of my shower. Oh,
All right, so for the audio listeners, Electra just stormed out and beat his girlfriend again. It's like the second time he's done it. I'm only mentioning now because it happens twice, you know. It's like how I think, you know.
Joy, hop on the bed, baby girl.
You know, it's like how I think 9/11 wouldn't be a big deal if it was just one tower, you know. And you see, Electra was nodding his head in agreement.
I did not. That's absolutely ridiculous.
You have nothing to say about me alluding that you beat your girlfriend off screen, but 9/11 is where you draw the line.
I mean, that was just a good comedy bit. Definitely didn't happen.
Yeah. Hey, can you bring your girlfriend out here so I can see if she has one black eye or not?
No. Why would I do that?
Is there a reason you said no so affirmatively?
She's busy putting makeup on.
Could it be to hide the fact she has two black eyes?
What's a black eye? Never heard of it.
At least you didn't like say something like the dumb bitch fell down a fucking flight of stairs.
No, that's an answer that you would come up with, I think. So yeah.
Dude, it's an answer every fucking wife beater uses, and it always works all the time.
I mean, yeah.
You know, like O.J. Simpson, you know?
They're just spitting facts, bro.
You know, dumb bitch fell down a flight of stairs with a box of knives. Not my fault.
Box of knives.
Just fucking tripped. Stupid bitch needs to work on her eyesight.
Absolute fool.
All right. What else? What else do I have that insults you?
Well, that's rough.
Oh, we can get back to roasting fucking Cade for something.
Oh, absolutely.
This is something I've been wanting.
Fucking disgusting. I hate him.
This is something I've been wanting to dig into him for a while now. So I was supposed to like hang out with him for his birthday in early July, cause you know that's what friends do. But he like rejected everyone from coming to his house because his mom said he'd buy him like a graphics card for his computer if he didn't hang out with friends.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You know, he just got like fucking bought by his own mother.
A slave. Honestly.
Who, if you're a real fan of the podcast, would remember I want to slam the shit out of almost every day.
You know, I'm currently having sex with Cade's mom.
She's actually tied up to his futon, you know?
Yeah, right there. You can't see her. She's just off camera, behind the chair.
You know, he fucking has that fat whore in a pig tie, in a hog tie, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you know that guy Def Noodles?
No.
He like was one of those YouTubers that presents the news.
So like budget killer Keemstar?
Except a lot more fucking cringe.
Let's get right into the news.
No, it's more like a screaming Brazilian man wearing cat ears, talking about how every YouTuber that criticizes him is a white supremacist.
Please come to Brazil.
Anyway, his Twitter got fucking shot down.
Honestly, hot take, but I think we need more Indian news channels that talk about like PewDiePie and other typically first world topics other than like the newest Bollywood movie.
You know, I've said for a while that we need like people that can barely speak English.
Hello, this is your host
talking at length about American topics.
We will be talking about how T-Series has overtaken every channel amongst the highest YouTubers.
All right, so if it's not gonna be your thoughts on trans women that takes you down, it's gonna be that accent.
Or for sure, yeah. That's already taken me like a few steps below the average decent human being.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just rip off the trying to be nice and shit, and let's just fucking go after Preston. You know.
I agree.
You known him for longer, so I'll let you take the reins on this fucking Bronco.
All right, so this absolute buffoon of a man. Honestly, he disgusts me. He disappears for days, weeks even at a time, and does not respond. He ghosts you because he has nothing better to do than play Pokemon or something.
Dude, he doesn't do anything. I've been to his house. There is nothing to do.
Maybe like circle jerk each other, you know?
Dude, I've been to his old house, right? Like before he moved.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a bed, a dresser, and a TV.
Actually, I've seen his TV. I don't know how he plays with that. It's very small.
Dude, all he has is the Xbox in his room. That's it.
Ridiculous.
He like lives in a fucking, Turkish prison, and yet he still will just like ghost everyone he knows for like multiple years at a time.
Take. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Hold up. Okay. Wait.
Very professional.
How to piss off your girlfriend when you go out of town. It is
All right, so for the audio only listeners, Electro just showed me a gun.
No.
And was insinuating that you kill your girlfriend's parents when you're out of town.
I've never done that.
They don't fucking know that. They're audio only people.
That's fair.
Fucking losers.
Bunch of fools.
Also, you notice that Preston like has the driest personality of everyone you know?
I'd say we're arguably like the same person, so I think that would just be an insult to myself.
Yeah, but like when you talk to Preston, it doesn't matter what it is about or how you're talking about it. He will still just be like, "Yeah. Man, that's crazy. I think you shouldn't do that."
Okay, no.
Like,
we need to
I'm convinced. I'm convinced, right?
That one special friend. His name starts with a Z.
We're not talking about him yet.
I don't know why we wouldn't. He's the real one to.
We're working up to him.
Okay.
We're working up to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that one Australian chick you guys hang out with?
That's Angel.
Okay, so I'm imagining, right, if Angel just like got on the Xbox party one day and said, I can't do an Australian accent, but like fuck it, guys, I just got fucking raped. I'm convinced Preston's first response would just be like, okay. Just don't want to talk about that.
Maybe a bit
Don't
of
want
a
to add
stretch.
anything to
I
that?
don't think we had to go that far to get the point across, but yeah.
All right, so if it wasn't at 20 minutes that your girlfriend turned off the podcast, it would be at 35 minutes.
Possibly, yeah.
She made it past the part about her asshole. It's probably the time we talked about rape.
This is gonna be a very controversial episode.
Dude, have you listened to any of my other podcasts?
I listened to 1.5 episodes. I didn't think we'd get this deep.
All right. Now I don't have an Xbox because I'm kind of like stuck with a PlayStation due to how poor I am. So I've only been able to like hear snippets of your incredibly hilarious Xbox stories.
Yeah.
And I thought, here's your perfect time to share some excerpts. Electro talking about his Xbox stories to pan out time.
Okay. Well, so I'll talk about how I met Preston and how,
all right, that's good.
How the real Zach the Judge 99 came to hate me. So.
Oh, I already know that story.
Yeah, but it's good content. So
yeah.
I was trying to make a video one day, and because I was trying to get some stuff up on YouTube, and so I was talking to just some random people and shit, playing some Rainbow Six Siege, and I come across this post. They're looking for like one or two people to play with, and we had a great time. I was fucking around with a voice changer and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually they bring their other friends into the party, and this is where Preston comes in. So we have a good time and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and then I think at one point they were like,
And
"Yeah, he's got to meet Zach," and so
wait. Can I stop you for a second and ask you a question? So like when Preston joined the Xbox parties, do you automatically have to mute him because he was just yelling out racial obscenities?
um that was definitely an issue in a lot of the videos.
Like, was it the first time when you met him?
I honestly can't remember.
Because I definitely remember,
That's
like,
just the
when I
majority
first
of
met
Xbox,
Preston.
so I don't really pay attention to it.
When I first met Preston, the second I like made eye contact with him, and like he knew I was listening to him, it just sounded like a kid with Tourette's. Like he wasn't even saying like a sentence in between it. He was just screaming out the hard R N word.
Rough stuff, man.
If he listens to this, he's gonna fucking kill us both.
Possibly, but those are the consequences.
No, he's gonna see this, and that's it.
But anyway, yeah. I just started calling Zach all kinds of names that he didn't appreciate. One that used to go around was we used to say his dad looked like a construction worker, and
Oh yeah.
I used to just say that Zach was my wide steamroller daddy. I don't even know what that's supposed to
Oh, I
mean,
remember that shit.
but yeah, steamroller daddy. And
Yeah.
there was a lot of other stuff that goes around too. Pulse from Rainbow Six Siege. We say his
Oh
dad
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like that because honestly, Zach is comparable to Pulse for sure. He's absolutely a mess of a man.
Wait. Do you mean like Pulse and like the normal skin, or like that one legendary skin with the fucking mohawk?
The worst one you can possibly get.
So the
Yes.
legendary skin with the mohawk. The one where it makes him look like someone who just serially eats
Oh
ass.
yeah, no, that's Zach. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, believe it or not, I originally wanted to do an episode with both you and Zachy Boy in question.
That would have been great. That would have been better.
But Zach told me, I can actually read it right now. I have it like pulled up on my Google
Okay.
Doc as a screenshot. If you ever get me in a podcast that son of a bitch Electro, I'm gonna fucking rape you then kill you.
Wow.
So I kind of took that as a no.
Yeah, no. I would also take that as a no, honestly.
Then I thought he was joking, and he sent me a picture of my front yard.
Mhm.
So I kind of just like let off,
Yeah. Zach is kind of a serial killer.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say, he is needing of therapy.
Mm, I wouldn't say that because I feel as though he would take that as encouragement that
Yeah.
people also believe that he has something mentally wrong with him because I think that's what he wants to think, but I think he's just really stupid.
Which people to be exact? Can we get first and last names?
No, definitely not.
So, you know Connor, right?
Yeah.
That a fucking massive dweeb.
Oh yeah, no, absolute dweeb.
So you want to hear a story about Connor's love life and how it's depressing?
For sure.
So he's in this group chat with like four
Oh,
chicks.
actually, hold that thought.
They're
Hold that
like,
thought. He was hitting it off with Angel pretty well. They were having a great time.
look, let me fucking finish. This is gonna make that look like nothing in comparison to how cringe it is. So he's in this group chat with 4 chicks, right? One of them's a lesbian, so she's off the table forever.
Yeah.
But 3 of them all DM him at like separate times, like, "Hey, you're kind of funny, you're kind of cool to be around. Let's do something sometime in a romantic context." He rejects all 3 of them. And then whines in the group chat of why all these bitches are horny for him.
Pathetic.
Now, as someone who's had, a few girlfriends, one of them is currently deceased, that's a shitty fucking move.
One of them is deceased?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Do you want me to go into detail about that one? Or
That might be a good story, but like, sure if you want to.
so this was in February, like of this year. So kind of recent, I met this random chick on like Snapchat, it was just like adding random people at 3 a.m. because I was bored as fuck.
Mhm.
And I meet with this one chick, and she's like really fucking cool. Then like 2 hours later, I find out that she's like in a band with my ex.
Mhm.
So it gets a bit complicated with her constantly comparing herself to my ex, even though my ex isn't.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything bad about him because he's probably gonna listen to this, and we've had a rough breaking out. But he isn't someone you should compare yourself to. Because he's done some, bad things to himself. And so we've hit this off, she's this great human being. Like, just most nice person you never meet in the world. But she's in New York, so, that's a problem.
Mhm.
But taxes just came, so I got like $700 under my belt.
Nice.
And, a first class flight to New York isn't that expensive. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll go there for a month, celebrate her birthday with her, be all nice and shit. Come the day of the flight, though, I get this text, and she wants to break up with me. It's
Sorry,
nothing
I gotta
big.
cut you
She's just
off.
like,
You are cutting out terribly.
"Oh, am
Yeah.
I?
You're gonna have to repeat like the last
Can you?
20 seconds of that.
All right, so I got some like taxes that returned, So I had a lot of money on me.
Mhm.
And a flight to New York wasn't that expensive at the time because, like, COVID.
Mhm.
So I was thinking, okay, her birthday's in March. It's like March 18th. I'll fucking fly there for a month, live with her, get to fuck her every day, and, be the best boyfriend in the world. But come, like, the day of my flight, she texts me.
Okay.
And says, "Hey, let's just not be together."
Mhm. I see.
And so I'm trying to be nice, but I'm a bit pissed, because that's like $700 down the drain. And unbeknownst to me, later that day, she fucking kills herself.
What I got from that is that you're a simp. To be honest with you.
No, what that proves, right, Electro, are you listening? What that proves, right, is that once a woman starts dating me, they can't live without me.
That's fucked up. Yeah. Absolute intriguing.
So, any single women and or trans women listening to this, think of me like heroin.
I like how and or trans woman had to be a thing.
Look, railing an asshole is still an asshole no matter what.
You're really broadening your search results, though.
Well, I haven't had much luck with biological women. They either break up with me or hang themselves. So I gotta move elsewhere,
Yikes. This is a very strange episode.
Not as fucking depressing as last episode, though.
Arguable, but sure.
Last episode was just me bitching about Cade being a fucking piece of shit for 30 minutes.
This episode was you talking about suicide and bleached assholes.
Meanwhile, my guest, just has multiple women bound and gagged in his bedroom.
I want to know where you're seeing these things. Can I ask, please?
I mean, let the audio-only listeners tell you where,
The audio-only listeners.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they can fucking hear where they are.
Well, they can hear the ambient moans and cries for help.
Yes, there's one about
And God.
2 inches from the door frame. There's one locked in the top half of the closet. There's one hiding under the futon, trying desperately to escape.
Once again, this is going to be a great episode for your girlfriend to listen to.
Definitely not.
Speaking of which, because now it's confirmed she will not listen to this, you have any problems with your relationship?
No. Great so far. I'm doing a lot better than you are with dating, it seems.
Look, I just got a fucking, submissive and breedable twink, wanting to say that he wants me to just rail him, So I'm doing pretty well, actually.
Congrats.
May I ask what was with the pause?
I just didn't expect you to be so prepared to tell me that you're ready to rail someone.
Dude, it's all about confidence. You should know that.
Yeah.
So on the topic of girlfriends and women, I had this hypothetical that me and Cade made up, and it's really good. All right. Anyway. So there's this hypothetical that me and Cade made up. So let me just set the circumstances, right?
Yeah.
You're basically wagering to get a credit card with infinite spending, and you never have to pay any credit card bills.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. You have to get Connor and Preston to be in a successful relationship.
Why couldn't this just be the whole episode? Why did we get so dark?
So the question is, how do you do it?
You don't. That's impossible.
You're allowed to use the infinite money credit card for a year and a half to prepare for it. And you yourself cannot interfere with the date. So you can't just be like, hey, do this thing and I'll have fucking infinite money.
Connor would accept no matter what, so I don't have to spend anything on him. That's...
Yeah, you have to find a woman for him.
Yeah.
Connor Defoe, the man who turned down 3 attractive women at once.
Yeah, but he's a fucking wreck after that because he realized what a failure he is for doing that.
No, he's a wreck after I bullied him for 30 minutes straight IRL.
That's fair.
After he told me that in confidence.
I just rejected 3 women. Are you proud of me?
You're not gonna believe this, but, these 3 women, they hit on me, and, because I'm a good little Christian boy, I said no. Dude, we're talking about the man, right? Where I got him a Christmas present, and I thought it'd be funny if I wrapped it in a Sports Illustrated poster. And he saw the package, and actually ran away from it. He saw the titties and ran away. So,
Absolutely terrified of tits.
So the question is, how do you get a date for him before we move on to Preston?
You'd have to get him, really drunk, probably.
Yeah. So, what about Preston, the harder one of the two?
I think it'd be pretty easy to land it for him, but as soon as the person gets to know him, then it just cuts off. So maybe
Yeah, but it has it.
That's a good question. I don't know, to be honest with you. It's impossible.
Like the relationship has to like be stable forever.
That just won't happen.
Otherwise, you will get charged the credit card fee plus 1 year of interest.
Definitely not. No, I refuse to be a part of this.
So you would just reject the hypothetical? You wouldn't take it?
Hypothetical.
You just wouldn't take this infinite fucking money credit card?
Nope.
I'm sure you can find a woman for Preston.
That shit
It
off.
can't be that hard.
Nope.
It can't be that hard to find a woman for Preston.
I think it is.
I mean, granted, there was a time in the 8th grade where some chick actually like begged to go out with him and he said no. So
yeah.
Actually, yeah, I see your point.
See, I'm just smarter than you.
Oh, is it because you're such a superior Canadian with your racing gaming chair?
Of course. Look at it. It's graceful, elegant.
Meanwhile, I'm in here with my handmade office, drinking a nice Diet Coke.
Fucking ridiculous. I got a Dr. Pepper, much better than your Diet Coke.
Yeah, but it doesn't come into a mini can, so your hands look fucking massive in comparison.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, hand still looks pretty big.
Have you never seen those mini cans?
No, I have, but like, why would you want that?
Because it makes you look like a fucking giant.
It's like
that's
a
why.
fucking juice box, though.
Yeah, but because it's a can of Diet Coke, people think like, man, this guy is fucking huge. Therefore, he must have a huge fucking penis.
When I see giant hands, I assume that the penis is smaller. I think they're compensating for something.
What, they're compensating by being born with better hands?
Unless you have a bigger nose. Because if you have a bigger nose, it's just factual that you have a bigger penis.
You hear that, ladies? If you see a Jewish man in the near future, you know he's packing.
This is just wrong on so many levels, this whole podcast.
Oh, come on, we're not even an hour in.
We are about 57 minutes in, but sure.
Yeah. What, do you have a fucking timer going?
No, I just looked at my phone because I know we started at 7.
Oh, look at this guy using math, trying to show me up on my own podcast.
What, I bet you had to check fucking OBS to see how long we've been going.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and I am proud of it.
Ridiculous.
So, any other Xbox tales you want to tell about?
No, but I do have to say this is a sad attempt at a podcast. We didn't get Cade. Your camera didn't work.
My camera is working, it just isn't showing for you.
I don't believe you.
Do I need to, like, fucking take a screenshot or something and send to you?
I need to see your sexy face right now.
Alright, motherfucker, give me a second.
That's what I thought.
So fucking unprofessional. You have the guest arguing with the host. The host is always fucking right.
I would have to strongly disagree. When you go into your local Walmart establishment, is the customer always right? Yes.
No, because they're fucking inbred retards.
Okay,
it's different there.
Maybe because you're in the U.S., but, you know, a hot setup. I like it.
Yeah, I know. I built the desk myself.
I built that futon for smashing the ladies myself, too.
Yeah, so how many times have you done that?
0.
You have a fucking girlfriend. I mean, come on, dude.
You think I'm good at this? You think I've gotten that far? No.
I assume so.
Absolutely
You
not.
talk about how your relationship is perfect.
Listen, I like to I like to brag and tell lies.
You know, I'm assuming you guys have matching profile pictures on Discord. Why wouldn't it be going right?
That's yeah, but
You know, I hear Preston tells me all the time about how you're e-fisting your girlfriend in VR all the time. Why wouldn't it be going correct?
E-fist. What?
Dude, you should really have heard Preston when we were in school and I was talking to him, because he just goes on these big fucking rants about you.
E-fisting.
He just goes, I'm so sick and fucking tired of Electro just being in VR, e-fucking his girlfriend all the time. Why won't that bitch get on Xbox already?
Shit, I might have to get on Xbox more. I didn't think they'd miss me.
I don't know, he just fucking rips you a new one every time he sits down.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, and now you're gonna go on Xbox and complain about him complaining.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking yell at him all night if he's on.
At least I get pussy. Great commentary, Electro.
I know.
Alright, well, I was only able to talk about this last episode, but it was kind of failing because I was just by myself, and that's fucking depressing. Do you have HBO Max? No. Do you have any streaming services?
I got rid of Netflix, so not at the moment.
Why?
All I really watch is YouTube, so I don't know.
Okay, well, on HBO Max, there's a show called Generation. But it has a plus in the middle of the word, so it's Genaplusiation.
Oh, actually, I lied.
I
have Amazon Movies, but who the fuck uses that?
Which, the show name just makes it sound like you have autism every time you try to say it. But, it's one of those gay shows, where all the characters either suck dick or lick pussy.
Of course.
And, I want to talk about the podcast, so I watched the series forcibly. And, it sucks.
So do you regret watching it?
Yes, I very much do.
I mean,
because the opening of the first episode. All right, guess how the opening starts on the first episode.
Zach pops up.
The
on
first
screen.
thing you see.
He's licking some guy's tip of his cock.
Not even close. It's a woman giving birth in a bathroom.
You know what? Might have to go watch it.
It's a high school girl giving birth into a bathroom off screen, while her girlfriend tries to Google how to birth a child.
What the fuck have you been watching?
And then it transitions to the main gay character of the show, Chester, who's a black homo. Proudly marching while dressing like someone who has fucking Asperger's syndrome. And, he gets caught by the principal and whatnot, so he has to go to his counselor to get a referral, saying, hey, I understand why I got dress coded. You have to sign this now. And, he thinks, the counselor has a savior complex. Because the counselor's doing his fucking job.
I mean, fuck the counselor. Who cares? Fuck the counselor.
No, the counselor, kind of picks up on the fact that, hey, Chester might want to shoot himself later. So he's like, it's my job to report this, right?
What a dick. Doing his job. Ridiculous.
I know, right? Fuck, you know what? Fuck people trying to do their jobs.
No, that's what we need to talk about.
People who do their jobs and actually obey by the rules of their job, fucking squares,
People who function in society are absolute fucking heathens.
I know, right? Everyone should just be internet fucking alt-right piece of shit like us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And every now and then hop on VR and e-fist your girlfriend.
I'm gonna e-fist you in a minute. spread your ass cheeks wide open.
All right, so what is this? An hour and 2 minutes in, and your girlfriend has left the viewing.
She's long gone by now.
She's left twice already, and this is the final time she's left.
Yeah, no. I don't think she came back at all, but sure.
You're gonna convince her to go back.
I don't even think I'll send this to her.
Why
This is
not?
just horrendous. Some of these topics.
Look, all right. Do you want to jump into just a fun, lighthearted topic?
Maybe, yeah.
You know, clear our minds of fisting and bleached assholes.
Sure.
What do you think of James Charles?
Hi, sisters! He's weak. I hate him. Absolute failure.
Can you go into more?
I was watching.
Can you go into more detail?
I was watching this video. Markiplier, right? And,
yeah.
Fucking the other guy, one of the other guys he films with sometimes, Ethan. They were doing an obstacle course for a channel that they were doing, and they had James Charles there. And there was this wall that they had to jump over, and he was running up to it, and you know how you run up for a jump and you get some extra power off that, right? So he was doing that, but he just stopped running as he got close to it, and then just did this really pussy jump. And it was the saddest thing I've seen in my life. Absolute failure of a human being.
So would you fuck him?
No. Maybe for $1.
Just $1 is all it takes.
Yeah.
Even though he's like a multi-millionaire.
$2. $3.
All right, that's enough of the wholesome topic. Let's talk about your girlfriend again. All right. So you know how you always have the ideal woman in your head, that you would trade everything to sleep with?
$25.
You're really trying to avoid this topic.
Okay, continue.
So everyone has that ideal woman in their head that they sleep with, is a celebrity or something, right?
I guess, yeah.
If fucking that lady from the AT&T commercials ran to your front door and just demanded to suck your cock.
That chick from the Spotify ads? Holy fuck.
Would you deny her is the question, that kind of stuff. I think for me it's Abigail Shapiro.
I think for me, it's probably Zach.
I've even told my past girlfriends, if Abigail Shapiro ever becomes single, I'm fucking dumping you.
Damn, that's fucked. That's rough.
You wouldn't do the exact same?
Maybe if it was Zach.
So, are you trying to say that to your girlfriend, if she's even listening to this right now, that if Zach became single, you would drop everything and move to California? I mean, so does James Charles.
No, he doesn't. No.
Have you seen that picture of him at Coachella?
Have you seen Zach's dumpy?
I have not. Can you please send me it?
Yeah, I'll get around to that later.
Yeah. After the
I'll
podcast,
sneak into
obviously.
His closet and just take a quick picture for you.
Actually, can you just send me a picture of you just railing him?
Yeah.
Just a video.
For sure. Yeah.
Sound on, of course. All right, I think we've talked about sex enough to the point that porn seems like the logical conclusion to talk about.
For sure, yeah.
What do you jack off to?
Anything. Whatever works, Sometimes you're feeling something else. Sometimes you're feeling maybe Zach getting railed.
So do you just type in
ultra high definition?
So do you just type into the search bar boob?
More like cock and ball torture, but yeah.
All right, so you're a closeted homosexual, is what you're saying.
Only for Zach.
So, like, what would you say? So, obviously, even though you said everything, you jack off to everything. What are, like, turn-offs for you in porn?
That's a good question.
Because, like, I can think of a real big one for me,
Okay, what's yours?
Whenever if I see it in porn, I just, like, automatically click off the video. And that one thing is consent.
I don't know, man. This is.
You just fucking checked out of that one.
No. I was gonna say like short hair, but yeah, sure, yeah, all right.
So you would say it's also consent for you?
No, definitely not.
I mean, short hair, I can see that. You don't want your guys to have short hair or anything.
Wasn't particularly what I was saying, but yeah.
So, like, what do you think of bald chicks?
Oh. No.
But if short hair is a turn off, obviously bald people aren't your thing.
No. Long hair.
Have you seen those there's like this one video I keep on thinking about, and it's really fucking funny, cause it's this guy like slamming this bald chick, and he fucking sticks a plunger on her head.
What the fuck?
And it sticks, and he just uses that as her hair to pull on.
What the fuck?
Just fucking slaps it on there and makes a fucking thunk sound too.
Like quality content.
It's like this like shitty amateur fucking video recorded on like an iPhone 1, but it gets me every time I see it.
Wonderful.
So, like, do you have any like anything that, like, when you see it just makes you laugh every time?
Have you ever seen the video of, like, it's staged, but it's in, like, a 7-Eleven, and it's this guy, like,
Yeah.
this huge dude pouring a fucking, Slurpee into a double gulp cup.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up and he goes,
Oh yeah,
"You
that
cannot
double gulp
put the
video.
Slurpee in you cannot double gulp the fuck Slurpee cup. The Slurpee does not."
Dude, I'm gonna have to send you this video after the podcast. It's really fucking funny.
Okay.
These guys like make a cannon
Hot.
and like put another guy in like this one of these like big old tubes and shove him in the cannon. They fucking fire him. He like launches. The top comes off of the tube, and he just like lands like a good 100 meters away. And they like check on him, and they're pulling him out of the cannon, and it cuts before they can confirm if he's dead or not.
Dude, that's like some Sea of Thieves shit when you fire your friends out of the cannon.
Dude, I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but it sounds kind of fun.
Absolutely wonderful. It's the best game.
If that Australian chick plays it, I'll fucking play it too.
You like trying to smash or something?
I've seen her thighs, dude.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Dude, Preston showed me all your guys' thighs, and honestly, next to Zach, she has something,
Zach? Unbelievable.
There's this one, I think it's Prizzy. I think it's the Prizzy guy who needs to. No, I think I saw all your guys' thighs, which was kind of fucking weird to see in science class, but I would say that Prizzy needs to shave his legs.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're right.
He reminds me of my one friend Lynx that I call Monkey Boy because he never fucking shaves his legs.
We were actually talking about how his Grand Theft Auto character looks like a monkey last night. Like, his side profile is fucking disgusting. Like, he literally just looks like an
just because they're black doesn't mean they're monkeys,
That's not what
dude.
I'm saying. His side profile, Joy. His side profile.
You can call me Dante, dude.
You're getting called Joy.
All right. So like, once you become big, what are you gonna do? Like, do you have ideas?
Film a really good porno with Zach.
Like, any ideas for like streams? You know, like do something wild.
Oh. I don't think I could reveal secrets. That just sounds.
Well, like you know, like doing a 24-hour stream, but you're also like in the passenger seat of a car that's driving the entire 24
But I'm
hours.
also half naked and going 200 miles per hour down the interstate.
No, just like you're in the passenger seat of like a car, and you're playing like, I don't know, Rust for 24 hours, but the car is constantly moving.
Well, that's not fun. I gotta be getting like kidnapped or something.
So you're just gonna
Who
like
wants to watch a guy
stage a
play
kidnapping
Rust
for
in
a
a
stream?
car for 24 hours?
Yeah, but like people could spot the car and try to like run it off the road, you know?
I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to do that.
I'm talking about a Twitch audience, dude. Come on.
That's fair. Nobody in a Twitch chat is really normal, but yeah.
Yeah. They're either registered sex offenders or the reason someone's a registered sex offender.
That's usually pretty fair, but yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or they're like
I want to do this.
some guy sitting on their toilet taking a shit, looking for something to
I
watch.
really want to do this like one video idea for Rust, but I know it can never be done. So there's this server that is like a 1-to-1 scale of the entire world. And I'm thinking, if I get enough people, I could recreate the USSR in a Rust wipe.
Genius.
Like have an entire like Iron Curtain across Europe and everything, and get some dude to like make communist propaganda and like those signs.
That's smart.
No, or like this another idea, like cook an entire Thanksgiving meal in microwaves.
That's just genius.
You know, have them like lined up and have them all match so they are basically cooked the second you get to them.
Can I cook you in a microwave?
You have to pay for that.
25 cents.
And also some people could consider that a threat.
No. Definitely not.
You want to do it just see what would happen?
I'm gonna go ask some random person on the street if I can microwave them. They'll say yeah.
I mean, it's Canada, so you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everybody wants to hop in the microwave, cool down a little bit, or warm up. Sorry.
No, they're just like too nice to say no. You know, that's why rape doesn't exist in Canada, because everyone always consents.
Why does it come to this topic all the time?
All right, what do you know about guns?
Gun go pew.
More specifically, what do you know about like historical guns?
As in like World War I, World War II kind of thing?
Well, like very notable guns throughout history.
1911. Gonna doink ya.
Like the punch gun. You ever heard of that one? So it's basically like a one-shot, you know, kind of gun attached to a glove, but the trigger is just like a button at the very end. So as you punch someone, it fires the gun.
I used that on your mom's pussy. It's very effective.
Is that all you got fucking add?
Yeah, no. There's nothing to add to that.
You're not gonna try to do some funny bit about like, you know, killing someone by punching them, and then the cops are confused of why there's a bullet hole.
What caliber would that be?
I think it's like a 20. I think it's like a 22.
That's not effective. We're not using that for a murder.
Yeah, but you're punching someone, so it's always gonna hit.
So if I punch them in the balls and shoot them in the balls at the same time, that's gonna be like a pretty effective blow.
It's gonna kill them from blood loss. Yeah.
that could be smart actually.
Yeah.
I might have to buy one.
Have you heard about the Bible gun?
No, but that sounds like something Zach would own.
Dude, it's this fucking genius invention, right? So it's really a Bible they hollowed out and put like a gun in,
Uh-huh.
and you fucking fire it by closing the book.
Damn. God wasn't happy when you closed
Like
the
you literally
Bible.
just like fucking, you straight up just like slap the book together and it fires.
That's rough, man.
And like the Catholic Church invented it to kill all the fucking Turkish people.
Absolutely genius, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know, right? What do you think of communists?
I am one.
So you hate them, you know? Is what
Yeah,
you're
no,
saying?
I hate myself. I hate communists. I hate Canada. So yeah.
But oh come on, really? But you don't hate. But I thought you liked Canada because it wasn't in the United States.
That part's better. But if the United States wasn't a thing, I'd go take over your guys' land and make like Canada too.
Dude, Alaska fucking rocks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, maybe Alaska rocks, but like, hop onto the other side of Canada, you get the weird shit.
No, I think what Alaska should do is fucking reclaim northern Canada.
Yeah? Yeah?
Just fucking take it over violently and make it part of the state.
Because, to be honest with you, there's nothing good in northern Canada. Somebody needs to do something.
Yeah, I know. It's
with
just a bunch of fucking Inuits just like
Yeah.
chilling.
Dude, like, the really far northern Alaskan police are something else, bro.
Oh, you mean the state troopers that are stuck up there for life?
Yeah, like the ones that ride on snowmobiles and, like, carry around pump shotguns in case a moose shows up.
Dude, a moose can really do some fucking damage. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but, like, just...
Like, have you seen what happens when you accidentally hit one on the road?
Yeah, but a state trooper riding around on a snowmobile with a shotgun is, like... That's some crazy shit, bro.
Dude, it's because they're in the middle of fucking bumblefuck nowhere.
Bumblefuck nowhere.
Literally no one's gonna care about what happens there.
That's fair.
You know, it's probably the only place you can actually hide from God.
What, you just make an igloo?
No, you fucking like make a little log cabin,
No,
dumbass.
you make an igloo. He's gonna see you if you get a
Then
log
comes
cabin.
summertime for like 2 seconds and it fucking melts. What are you gonna do then, smart guy?
I'm gonna cry. What do you fucking think I'm gonna do? Make a new one? No, all the snow is melting. Global warming has fucked up my property.
Dude, I fucking love like where the pipeline starts, where like all the slope workers are, because they have to carry like these hunting rifles that shoot 50 cals.
That's wild.
Because they literally make them just for polar bears and no one else.
That's crazy.
Because apparently like a 50 cal is the only thing that actually fucking damages one of those things.
Bro, polar bears? Motherfuckers are crazy. They got some Zach armor.
They built like Zach,
Yeah,
what you're saying?
polar bears built like Zach.
God actually copied Zach's design to make a polar bear.
No, the polar bears copied Zach's design. Zach came first. Zach's like 3,000
Alright, so
years
anyway,
old.
back to communism, you know.
Zach is a communist?
So every now and then I kind of like stumble onto like commie TikTok, you know, and just see what kind of wild shit they believe in. And according to them, the best course of action during this like whole entire like Cuba thing is to go to your local shoreline and just like start shooting Cubans trying to escape Cuba. because they fucking hate him.
Cubans, absolute hooligans, honestly.
Yeah, I know. And they're also just like calling them racial slurs and not seeing a problem with it.
Oh yeah, because of course when you do it to Cubans, it's fine.
Like they try to like justify it by saying, "No, this word means worms, therefore it's okay." I mean, like, faggot means a bundle of sticks, so you know.
Yeah, no, that means I can say it all I want.
Exactly. That means I can go up to someone and call them a faggot.
Yeah.
I think I'm almost fresh out of topic, so now it's time to plug your shit, dude.
Go watch my Twitch if I ever fucking live stream. Probably won't, but
Go check out his girlfriend's OnlyFans.
that's not a thing. But I'll make one. I can talk in an Indian accent, really turn you on.
Dude, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this thing with my last girlfriend. When she turned 18, I wanted her to set up an OnlyFans, but like make it so I get 80% of the money.
Genius.
So like no one in the internet can call me a fucking simp for having a girlfriend that has an
It's like,
OnlyFans.
no, this is my money.
Yeah, in fact, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Just make it 100%.
Exactly.
Make her whore herself on the internet for free.
For sure.
And you know, I think it's called extortion or something like that.
Never
but
heard of it.
Who cares? All right, so your Twitch. What else?
I got my Twitter. That should be in the description, wherever the fuck you put it. I don't know where you're uploading this.
All he does on his Twitter is talk about minorities being bad. By the way.
Did you like do a deep dive through my Twitter?
Dude, I'm a podcast guy. It's my job.
God. Ridiculous. There's my YouTube. Fucking. Yeah, that's about it.
His Instagram, where he proudly promotes pictures of Adolf Hitler.
Only on Saturdays.
So right before the Lord's Day, I see.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I can't do it on the same day, because then, Zach will get mad.